Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking in today's thumbnail. In today's video, I am going to give you my opinion, my review on the brand new Parfums De Marly Valaya. If you want to know my thoughts, stay tuned. If this is your first time here, my name is Moraima. This channel, I share some of my passions such as fragrance and self-care. So if this is your first time here, consider subscribing and joining the scented tribe. Guys, we have a brand new Parfums De Marly in town. And let me just tell you, the bottle is gorgeous, but did I buy it? And the answer is no. However, I bought myself a pretty substantial decant of Valaya because let's just start right away by talking about how I had the impression by how beautiful and light and see-through the bottle was, plus the notes, that it wasn't going to be a fragrance that it was going to be worth the money. Now, what do I mean by worth the money? At this point in my collection, with the amount of fragrances that I have, I'm starting to, after many blind buys and disaster purchases, I am expecting a lot of a fragrance that I have to pay top dollar for because it has to just last. I can't just perform like a body spray. And not that I knew that it was going to perform that way, but I had this slight suspicion that it wasn't going to be a super beast mode fragrance because obviously you can tell by the notes, very bright, citrusy, powdery, fresh, floral, that it was going to be something a little bit more appropriate for springtime and summer. Yet again, I still wanted something that would be like that, but beast mode. I don't know if I make any sense. So I said to myself, let me start with, a 8 ml and just see how this is going to perform. And this is enough for me to wear it like 10 times. Let's talk scent profile. The scent profile is beautiful. It's a nice, clean, very aesthetic, clean aesthetic, girl next door, white crisp shirt, beautiful messy bun, and just she looks beautiful and flawless even though she hasn't done much, or, she made it look like it was very effortless. So this is the very effortless, clean, aesthetic, beautiful fragrance. What's wrong about it? There's nothing wrong about it. I absolutely love it. So citrusy, musky, white floral. I'm going to put the bottle here and you can see that it represents what the fragrance smells. It does have aldehyde, so it comes across a little bit detergent, laundry, clean linen vibe, but because of the peach and the fruits, and it has a little bit of orange blossom, it definitely gives you a little bit more than just aldehydes and clean linen. It has musk and ambroxan, so I love the combination of all of the notes are very much leaning towards a very clean smelling, clean aesthetic, very fresh type of fragrance. Aldehydes, ambroxan, musk. So it's a very fresh, obviously the citruses, the bergamot and the mandarin, just all of that, vetiver, all of that definitely is it's layering this final desire of being a very clean aesthetic, a very laundry-ish type of fragrance. But definitely the lily of the valley and the orange blossom and all of the florals and a little bit. The peach, I don't smell any peach. The vanilla, I don't smell any vanilla. And when I put it on my skin, it's very, very similar to the blotter. I like it. I really, really do. I think it's a great fragrance. If I would be gifted this, I would enjoy it and I would wear it. Here's the deal. I don't think that I would spend, over $300 for a full-size bottle of Valaya because I just had this feeling that it was going to be one of those fragrances that it wasn't going to just I don't know, it wasn't going to give me more. It's good, but not for $300, you know, in my opinion and in my budget. Now, if you have it like that, that's different. If you collect all of the beautiful Parfums De Marly's, which are just gorgeous, then definitely I don't think they created a bad fragrance. I think this is definitely very different from anything they had. They don't have anything like this in the line. So I think is definitely very appropriate. I just wished it would have been a little bit sweeter. I think it's lacking something sweet. It's lacking a touch of something sweet. If this had a touch of something sweet, maybe I would be like, okay, it's not the best performing, but you know, I'll buy it. But it's just a clean, you know, I feel like this would be the ideal fragrance that you wear to go do your errands when you are, you know, going for like getting out of yoga or something like that. It's very spa-like. It reminds me a little bit of 724 by Maison Francis KURKDJIAN. That was recently released as well. So it's very much in that realm. If you had the opportunity to smell that, this is more or less what Valaya smells like. And I don't know if it's the aldehydes, but it's very much on the crisp, you know, fresh linen, just clean aesthetics that it's very pleasant, but it's not anything groundbreaking. And that is the reason I followed my gut feeling and I'm like, let me just get, because the curiosity, I just needed to know what it smelled like. I went ahead and picked up a decant to really give it a proper wear so that I can review it for you guys. And it's beautiful. It's nice. If I receive it in PR, I would wear it, but I don't know that I would dish out, you know, over $300 for this fragrance. And just because it doesn't have that it factor. Like, I don't mind spending the money for something that has such an X factor. It's so different. It's so exotic and just a different fragrance with great performance and great longevity and great everything. But if it's just, you know, something that is just nice to have, I don't know that I would want to spend that kind of money. But definitely I feel that is a really, really good fragrance. So if you are a collector, or if you love Parfums De Marly, or if you are looking for a fragrance that is very much clean aesthetic, that is just gives you that clean aesthetic girl vibe, and you just love to have something that just the bottle looks great, the perfume is great, and it's not necessarily super obnoxious, not super loud, then Valaya is the girl for you. But right now in my collection, not so much. I would see this working amazing. In the summertime, this is going to work great because it's so fresh. But I don't think it's full bottle worthy at this point. I think that is a little bit pricey for what it is. I think that they could have done a little bit more, just because obviously you are in the top tier price range or mid price range for niche perfumery. But I love it. It's really, really good. Once again, Valaya by Parfums De Marly. So I hope you enjoyed this quick review of the new Parfums De Marly Valaya. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Have you tried it? Is this the type of fragrance that you are looking for? Is that your vibe? Are you going to pick it up? I would love to know. Let's continue the conversation in the comments. So don't forget to subscribe on your way out. And until the very next time, my lovelies, big kiss. Bye-bye.